In the elements, you will sleep outside of the cabin tonight. If voted out, this must be willed to one of your remaining tribe members remaining in the game. Oh my god, no. What is?
Next vote.
It's mine.
Wow. Jason.
So good. I love it.
And the true nature of the game is flame represents life.
Yeah. All right.
Flame is now out. Jason, you are now part of the jury.
Well played. You guys are incredible. Incredible play. Played hard.
Unbelievable.
Okay, well, you guys can head back to camp and get ready for your next challenge. Actually, don't go too far. Have a seat for a minute.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. First things first. I'm gonna need that back. Immunity is up for grabs. You're welcome to your next challenge. We are going to do a flashcard memory challenge. I will repeat a series of images to you, then I will ask you to repeat them back one at a time. If you're wrong, you're out, and we'll go on until someone is left at the end, where that person will also receive their trip to the fortune teller, their hex, but also a reward. The reward will be a 15-minute little mini trip that they get to pick 2 other people to join them on. So there'll be 3 people away for 15 minutes. The other 3 will go back to camp. Okay? Everybody understands sort of the basis of the challenge? Okay, okay. If everybody's ready, remember we're not sorting them now. I'll read some images off. We're gonna do, okay. We're gonna start off with 5. Skull. Eye. Sun. Globe. I'm gonna call it a globe. Skull. Okay, all right, so reveal your first image. Correct. Okay, we'll go to the second. Correct. We'll go to the third. Correct. Number 4. Sandra, you are out. And the last one. Correct. Fire. Fire. Hand-eye. Globe. Skull. First image. Correct. Second image. Correct. Third image. Correct. Fourth image. Ooh, all right. Correct. Last image. Jabbar, no. It was the skull. All right, reset. Okay. First image. Globe. Skull. Globe. Fire. Fire. Hand-eye. Eye. All right, first image. Correct. Next image. It is skull. Matt, you are out. Next image. Correct. Next image. We have a winner. It is the dark bordered fire.
Yeah.
Jared, congratulations, you've won immunity. You've won a hex. I'll grab it for you. It's okay. You've won the opportunity for a fortune teller trip, which obviously you've taken a few here, so you can obviously send somebody else. Before we do all of that, we also have another decision you need to make, and that is you get to pick 2 people that you would like to take with you on a little trip. You'll get about 15 minutes on this trip. And it is a bit of a reward. A nice reward.
Okay. Take Jordan. Fuck, this sucks. Take Matt.
Jordan and Matt?
Yep.
Okay. Jared, who are you sending to the fortune teller?
I'm gonna send Kai to the fortune teller.
Okay, so Kai will go to the fortune teller.
Oh my fucking god.
Tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him the God's gonna cut him down, tell him the God's gonna cut him down. Go and tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him the God's gonna cut him down, tell him the God's gonna cut him down. My goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. Spoke to me in this voice so sweet, I thought the earth is full of angels' feet. You When he said, John, go do my will. Go tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the ramble of the gamble of the backbutter. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later they gotta cut you down. Sooner or later they gotta cut you down.
Lose a vote in the next tribal.
Time run on for a long time. Sooner or later gotta cut you down. Sooner or later gotta cut you down. Don't tell that long-tongue lie. Don't tell that
Thank you. Always a pleasure. I got lost my vote for the next tribal. Not great, not good at all. There's 6 of us left. That is terrible odds for me. This is just a continuous kind of theme in my game, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really have no clue. But if I trust the people I think I can trust, hopefully this won't end poorly with me. I'm hoping nobody really tries to come and ask about this. I don't know. I don't know if I could do something along the lines of I got a blessing, but you know, it's 6. I'm not going to spill the beans on that. I don't know if people would respect that or hate that and just target me, but this is like the worst. I would rather have slept outside last night and tonight than this, especially at 6, but this is the game.
Time to start this challenge. Bouncing ball. You may have some time to practice with that. You have some time to eat some food. You got about 15 minutes, and I'm going to cut you off. Okay. And we're going to work on getting some more weight.
I will, honestly, Jared, thank you for taking us. You pick your reward.
Come on.
You first, man. We're guests.
Right, please.
Do I really have to?
Yes.
You just have to.
Alright, I'll take one of the dogs.
Alright, there you go.
Yeah.
You. I don't care.
Hamburger is fine.
I'll take it. Or if you want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it.
Fine. On the hot dog bar. Or if you want some of the hamburger, you can have some of that too. No, it's fine. You want some of this hamburger, Jared?
No, that's all. Is it cheese on it?
Yeah.
Cheaper.
I've never had a hot dog with mayo. I'm gonna try that. Why the fuck not?
That's okay. I'm trying to keep a pleasant reward for myself. Ketchup and mustard. Or nothing. That's good.
This won't speak Thai real cool.
Oh,
But I think you can do this too. It
Okay.
has to be 6. Has to be 6.
Okay.
At this point, yeah, she's got nothing. She's got nothing, and she just pulled the wool over her eyes.
And that was huge. I loved that shit. They ate it up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
I
Gotta go
just
to-
see you guys. Like,
I hope you know.
I was
didn't-
1 off, and then it was 2 and 3. So that's just I'm coming back here like a little bit like okay. Like,
You're not mad that I didn't take
I'm
you
not.
to
No,
help
no, no,
because
no.
I remember you had the 2 blessings, and I was like, at least get something.
I'm not gonna expose anything right now. Please just trust me.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just please trust
You're
me.
all right.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
all right.
okay.
I respect that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like them apples.
That was fucking awesome.
Wasn't
Thank
that
you.
fucking awesome?
Yes.
Yeah,
It
you
pleased you.
fucking badass.
Yes.
Oh no, I
No.
can't fist bump you, but you're gonna do it again.
Yes.
Butcher bar.
You didn't tell me that I had you.
Not for my fucking life.
Okay.
Not
Yes.
for my fucking life.
I'm taking you and Jordan.
Yeah, we're taking me and Jordan top 3.
Okay.
They're gonna be blinded again. We're gonna have some good TV.
Yes.
It's gonna be awesome. I think I want another sexy 5-1 vote for you, so you can, like, how badass would that fucking be? I think that would blow the fucking socks off people. We're
I
fucking
think Ty
running it.
doesn't have a steal and idol thing or anything, right? Like, she doesn't.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But she doesn't know
Yeah,
that I
okay,
have.
good. Thank you for reminding me of that. Because of that, let me see if I'm gonna vote with you. Yeah, I think she's a steal for me. I think I'm gonna vote with you.
Okay. Is that what you think she got up to? Steal her?
She got something good.
Yeah,
I know she got something good.
but not like.
But I have.
So, thankfully, my alliance with Jared is strong. He told me they were voting for me, so, but nobody knows that we're working together. So, I knew enough to play the idol. Oh, sorry, I can put the flashlight on. But what's exciting is I have a second idol that, Jared knows about, but, I know they're putting the votes on me again, so I'll be safe this vote too. And, we're bringing, me, him, and Jordan are final 3. So, I know that's chance, like, that's a big chance for me because I know Jordan's kick-ass. But, they're my alliance, and, I got their backs, and, you know, may the best man or woman win. But
Yeah. Oh, God. I'm literally the only last lost standing. Everybody from my starting tribe has been voted out but me, so I'm not new to this situation. That being said, I didn't receive any votes despite being an outcast, so that made me feel better. I'm hoping and praying that I can make something work with a few people, and hope that my name is not on a chopping block. Okay.
All right, so that was an emotional tribal, if I could say the least. I had to be in isolation, so I had no clue, like, where the votes were going. So that made me very nervous because I had already formed connections with other people, and they were telling me they wanted to go to the final with me, and so I didn't want to burn any bridges. So it was very hard to determine, like, how to vote. And it's just been a very long, emotional, mentally draining day. Ready to go to bed.
I am coming down from like a 7-year scare because I thought I was gone in that last tribal. I thought that Sandra had been telling everybody that it was my name, and next thing I know, it's not even my name that gets pulled out. It's Jason's, and that's actually totally fine for me because I didn't have to do the work that I actually wanted to do this whole time, which was get out the guy I don't want to sit next to at the end. Wonderful. Then we go in to another challenge, a memory challenge. I don't remember my name sometimes. Crazy, right? So I didn't win that, but Jared was kind enough to take me and Jordan on his little reward, which was very helpful. We had some of upstate New York's finest hot dogs and mayonnaise, and I had Fritos, lots of carbs, and oh yeah, the ability to test out some challenge stuff for tomorrow or later today or whenever. So I feel a little prepared for that. I do feel like Sandra is, working on empty now, though, because we know she doesn't have an idol. Just played it, unless she's miraculously found something in that time. And she pretty much pulled the wool over all of our eyes. So she's made a lot of enemies in a short time frame, me included. So, see where it goes, Mama.
Okay.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for to do this. Like this is crazier than like my wildest dreams. Especially how I was this morning, all down in the dumps. Thank you, thank you, Angelica. It worked. when Jordan went to Sandra. I think that got the scent off me. Sexy play. We like that TV, right? We like that TV. Poor Jason. Jason's the freaking man. But it just had to be homie. Winning memory was huge because I wanted safety after pulling off a stunt like that. Because if Sandra plays her like idol, I'm not safe. So now we're definitely both safe. I was not gonna live it down if I lost memory. Freaking love memory, man. And Matt's cool and Kai's cool. Like, I was not thinking at all about the decision, like the reward. I was just like, win fucking immunity. That's all that fucking matters. Get to 5, my personal best. But I totally justified it with Kai, with the blessings, and Matt and Jordan with people coming. Who's that? What's up, Tori? I love you, buddy. And then Matt was totally grateful for it, and Jordan. And Jordan and I had a little wink. I was like, we're going round 2 with Sandra. Sandra told me she has a second idol. That's right, fam. You thought that was great? We're about to do it all over fucking again. Jordan's in on it. She gave me a wink when I was eating a hot dog. So she's good. And that's the final 3 right there. It's going to be me, Sandra, Jordan. The only hesitation I have is Kai definitely has something good. And unfortunately that means it can't be a sexy 5-1 vote for Sandra. I still want to play it like I'm good with, like, I want to play it like I'm good with Kai and Matt. This is what I like think about. I want to play it good like I'm good with them, but she has something good. I had to do it to build some trust with her. I just can't let Jordan be the collateral. Okay, I've said a lot. But wow, I can't wait. Just thank you. I'm like over the moon. Thank you.
It's my bed for the night. I'm feeling,
I was
like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm feeling a 10 about it. Except the only thing is, I've killed 4 spiders now and only found 3 bodies. But
got to see the body.
I know. I have a feeling it's somewhere in this sleeping bag, but I'm going to pretend like I don't see anything. Yeah, it feels good. It's comfy. I feel like the floor is pretty soft. I'm very bundled up. I'm gonna probably put this all the way up on my face and just, hopefully that just does the trick and I'm sound asleep. We'll see. Check back in the morning.
So picnic table for rain, in case of rain?
Just in case of rain, but I don't think it's gonna rain. I also just feel like I feel better in something rather than out in the open.
Yeah. The bears can't find you under there.
Oh my God. No. There's not bears.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be out you.
I'm alive.
Let me guess. And you're there?
Yep.
Comfortable?
You know what? It really wasn't bad. This is an episode of Cribs. This was my crib last night. Okay, so we got the picnic table. I slept under here. The pillows right here. I got the bug spray. The water. I have my blue water bottle actually underneath here. And somebody put the freaking torch, also that is blue cylinder shaped, right next to it. That could have been bad, but yeah, no, it ended up working out. I had a few little fun friends under here that I was just staring at last night with my flashlight, like, please don't fall on me tonight into my mouth. And yeah, my feet were kind of dangling. I still haven't gotten my dad's pillow all ruined, so feeling good about that. I kind of just put everything, I cocooned myself, pitch black, until I heard the birds chirping, awoke like frickin' Snow White, kissed by her prince, arisen. This is so weird, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. Good morning. It's day 3. I am excited to have made it this far. I'm very proud of myself for doing this. I slept outside by myself last night, and if you told me that I was going to do that 2 days ago, I don't think I would have believed you. If I've learned anything these past couple of days, spending time with these amazing people, like, I definitely feel like I underestimate myself, and I didn't realize how tough I could be. So that's just a really good feeling. Coming into, obviously end game, this is where things start to kind of get crazy, but I'm going to be really happy, I think, with whatever outcome. I'm extremely happy with this final 6, and I feel like every single one of these people deserves to represent this season, but at the same time, best outcome would be me. So that being said, I've done my rounds. I've talked to everybody individually and slept like in groups. And I had a really good conversation with Jared this morning. He was the first to wake up. He was who I felt like maybe would be a little bit more of somebody that might turn against me. And obviously that's still a possibility. But I do think that in terms of going forward, at least with this next vote, I can trust him. So yeah, just putting my faith in the hands of the people who I've been working with since, day 1, hour 1. I think that that's just kind of how I have to do it right now. I don't feel like I have as much control, but at the same time, like, I think through these relationships, I can kind of, because I've built them up so much, I can still kind of grasp that. And I don't want to get too paranoid. I don't want to overplay. Like, I want this to be, fully me, but also, a little bit of scheming. We'll see. But yeah, I'm very happy to be here. Very excited for the rest of what the day brings.
Do a little shirtless confessional. We haven't seen that yet. Yeah, I'm so glad we got to spend the night with those 6 people. I think what's about to go down would have been a really bad taste and would have left a little bit of a dour note for the great time that we had. These are truly 6 tremendous people, character-wise. But we're here for the game. And if you thought you liked last Tribal Council, get ready for this Tribal Council, because we're about to do the same thing. Really clutch. I got immunity, so I'm safe. Jordan's going to play her safety without power. She's safe. And Sandra's going to play her second idol. Was going to target Jabbar initially. Now I'm telling Sandra to do Kai, because Kai got an advantage at 6 that she did not disclose with me. That makes me a little nervous. Worst case, either Kai is safe or she steals Sandra's vote, and then we do a revote. And that's where I could have a decision whether to get out Kai or Jabbar. We could have a situation, Keith Nail where me and Jabbar vote Kai and Matt vote Jabbar and Kai cancel out, and then Matt would go home. I don't know if I want to be that aggressive because every single person has assured me I'm in their final three, and I actually take that at face value. So I think if Kai ends up being safe, it'll probably end up being Jabbar. And I got no blood on my hands. So yeah, it should be an interesting morning.
Hey, so I made it to day 3 and I look like a miserable wreck. It's probably because I am. This game has been so much fun. I'm literally so sad that Jason got idled out, but I mean, it was brilliant by Sandra. Though I spelled her name wrong, and I'm sure, and I'm so mad at production because they let me sit up there and talk for like a whole 2 minutes, knowing that they was probably like, who? So that's gonna be an interesting highlight reel. Yeah, but I'm so sad that Jason got the boot. However, I'm the last lowest standing. I came out here, I told myself that like I wanted to be the last one standing and possibly get like a redemption underdog type of story. However, I didn't expect like literally my closest ally, Jason, to go home. Because I feel like he was the person that was keeping me safe with these people, to be quite honest. So I think that it's kind of like a free-for-all, but I'm really hoping that these people see like 1 or 2 threats in front of me and they're willing to give me enough wiggle room, and I'm certainly gonna try.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Last day.
Hey, what day is it? Sunday.
Sunday
Morning. They woke us up. I don't know what time it is because I can't see Maxwell. But we made it. Final 6.
Final
Woo.
6. Very excited.
Yeah, and we made it as a pair.
I know. I'm so excited.
From day 1.
From day 1. Yeah.
Yeah, in the parking lot.
Yeah, we vibed. In the parking lot.
Yeah.
We kind of like already knew that this was a thing.
So we're hoping to get to final 3 with Jerry.
Yes.
So that's our path to final 3 with Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're still throwing out my name a little bit.
They are.
And but
only because of the last move. That's it.
Right now they got to get me out. Well,
Right,
guess
right.
what? I got another move up my sleeve.
And I do too.
Yeah. So we are both safe tonight, no matter what. I got my idol.
Mm-hmm.
And
have mine.
Yep. Stay.
Safety without power.
I'm too tired to remember the words. And Jared's safe, and that was kind of the plan. So, yeah, I'm glad I lost that challenge.
Right. Yeah. Same.
Right.
It worked out.
Yeah. So.
Good morning. It's day 3, final 6. 3 men, 3 women. Glad we're not playing any type of weird gender game or anything like that. I feel like everybody is in a comfortable spot. Had a nice kumbaya night last night. And to me, that is still game mode, even though everyone's like, let's shut it off for the night. Like, I'm going and like giving them my story. And I don't know if that's showing them the answers to the test, but I'm telling them about, what it is that's important to me in my life and things that I've done differently to bring me here, and how I feel that for me, this is different than other games I've played or other opportunities in my life. Is it a risk? I don't know. But it sort of started a domino effect, and we all kind of started sharing little bits about each other. And it's fine. In my opinion, it's sort of like opened the floodgates for everyone to just show all their cards. And to me, it kind of set an even playing field. But now I need to think about the win. I need to think about $500. I got a mortgage to pay, people. This is new. This is new for me. So knowing that I'm a bit of a social threat, I have to think of the people who are gunning for me right now, and that's Sandra and Jordan. Jordan specifically, I do not think will ride with the Sandra vote. And if I am not mistaken, she has a little safety without power type of advantage where she can send herself or someone else out of tribal without being voted out, without having a vote, just free and clear. So if she thinks everybody is going for Sandra, I worry that she's going to send Sandra out of there and I'm screwed. This to me is my defining moment, and if I can pull this off and take out Jordan, I think I'll be set up really, really well.
How did you sleep on it a sing?
We decided not to even strategize. Like, we talked a little bit when we first got back and then decided to just enjoy the night because it was our last night. And helped Kaya make sure get under the picnic table.
Okay. Yeah, and how was that?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I did but sleep. That was the main concern. And yeah, no, I mean, if you told me 2 days ago that was something that I'd be doing, I probably wouldn't have believed you. So I'm really proud of myself for just doing that. So.
Okay. Do you think that that's going to have any sort of outcome on how your challenge performance will be moving forward? Or is it no different than really sleeping on a hard floor in a cabin?
I don't think that anybody's at an advantage or disadvantage no matter where they sleep.
In fact, I didn't know if they had any sort of mental effect on you by being out.
Yeah, I'm psycho now. This mosquito like buzzing from far away, coming closer. They're close until it was like nope, we're getting up and we're sitting on the chairs until dawn.
And that was it. You woke up and said,
I woke up when the birds were chirping already. The frogs were quiet, so I considered that morning. And I just sat in the chairs until Jerry came out, and we made a fire for Matt.
Stop your name. You woke up sound like Snow White, but you guys made a fire. It's okay. I'm not some sort of like fire.
I just want your approval.
Listen, you have all of our.
Come on.
You came in here with so many uncertainties and fears, and just, as somebody with low self-esteem myself, I understand and see that in folks. So you should be very proud of yourself that you slept outside, made fire, made the drive down. Yeah, snap, whatever it takes.
okay.
Whatever.
All right. So this drew up a lot of discussion about just kind of what it's been like. Some mental things that we've gone through, some physical things, just some camp life, getting to know each other, learning our strengths, weaknesses, fears. So that's good. Aside from that, where are we going with our vote? Are we still sticking with some sort of core here, or are we really mixing things up now? Have we had some time to think about that?
I mean, I wish this was as happy as last night was, because it's been named spaghetti all morning.
Named spaghetti.
Yes, everyone's got a noodle.
Yeah, we're at that point. We're getting very close, huh? So it's more of that individual moves now about who I can sort of work and navigate with or through. So who with 100% certainty thinks that their name is probably the one that is going to be written down. So 4 of you. Okay. So yeah, this definitely comes in line with the whole spaghetti thing, obviously.
And I love spaghetti, so that's done.
All right. I don't know. Does anybody have any sort of pitch that they need to make to anyone? Any sort of last-minute shift that needs to happen? Or are we in this position where we want to vote now because we've had so much time to talk and figure things out? A couple nods, yes. Seeing some eye contact. I mean, if we're not, we'll talk. But if you think you are, we can get ready to vote.
I don't know what.
All right.
Wait, before you vote,
Yeah.
how about 50? No power.
Leave tribal immediately. Safe, but powerless. Present this card to Jason at Tribal Council before voting commences. You'll be excused immediately, without a vote, but safe from the votes. Playable since by now set. So, all right. Hey, you ate that.
And she knew what to do with it.
Yeah, that's impressive for 9 non.
Okay. Well, that might change things a little bit. We'll get set up for voting.
And I said you had 9 lives, but I guess you got 10. Because that was some tricky business the other night, but not this time. Your cousin from Boston. Round 2.
Jordan was the person I was the most nervous about. One, fuck you guys for letting me say Shayna the whole last night. I felt like such a jackass. But I will be more sad. I think that people are seeing both of us as threats for different reasons. I just hope and pray that they see you as more of a threat than me.
I think this is the first time I'm actually a little bit nervous. It might be me. I came up with this whole elaborate story about a compound fortune teller, and it was the Illuminati eye, and that I only had chosen a compound card that had gotten me, you won't know until you're at the voting booth if it's going to be a cursing or a bless. But I don't have a vote. That's just what I'm going with. We'll see if it sticks. I'm hoping to just trust the people that I've said that I've been trusting this whole time. I think I can stick with the boys. Jordan leaving actually helped me, I think. I'm gonna stick around here a little bit longer. I want to milk this. But yeah, that was keeping me up all night. That was my big story. So I'm a little nervous because I told Matt that I told Sandra and Jordan, and I think that his eyes kind of went, damn, she's good. And that just, I think that was the first time he really looked at me as like a really powerful player here. So I think if there were to be a switch, it would be due to him. So I'm just really keeping my fingers crossed.
Alright. Before I read the first vote, do we have an idol or badge you'd like to play?
I do, as a matter of fact.
You do.
What?
Head on. Okay. That is a hidden immunity idol.
Guys.
Any votes cast for Sandra will not count. First vote. Sandra does not count. Next vote. Sandra does not count. Next vote. Sandra does not count. Next person of our jury. Kai.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Big move. Wow.
I did not see that coming. Proud and overwhelmed. It was awesome. That was awesome. That was really. I played the absolute best game I possibly could have. I think if I got to the end, I would have won. Absolutely, that was good on Sandra. The curses really cursed me, and I made those connections. There was never not that connection there. It was never, bad blood between anybody. So I can't be disappointed at all.
2 idols in a row.
How about you, Kai?
All right, Kai.
I'm sorry, Kai.
As you know, fire represents life in this game. And unfortunately, the time in this game is now up. You are now part of the jury. The tribe has spoken.
Amazing game. I love you.
I love you guys so much.
And you can still
stay. I love you guys. I love you guys.
Right. We did. Y'all
No, yeah.
So this was wrapped up, and it was wrapped up in this, and this bright orange burlap was right in front of the tree. Like, not even buried. It was just laying
This
there.
morning.
Here I am thinking the
Yesterday.
Christian kids left all this.
Yeah. And Ty and Jared were talking right there. And I didn't see it when I got up. And I was like, oh, nobody's looking for idols. And then nobody got up. And they're like, yeah, there's not any here. And I'm like, well, okay. And I start walking around.
I'm glad.
And it's right there.
Remember how she was saying like the three of us, and then you walked up. Bitch, I can't.
Oh God. Oh,
She's
wait.
not a bitch.
Oh,
For the record, she's not.
You talking about last night when she was like, the three of you, like the two of us.
Kai, you're not a bitch. I'm sorry.
You're sweet.
She said that to you?
Yes.
Yeah, she said that to me and Jordan at the table. And me and Jordan, I was like,
what did she
I mean,
say?
I don't have too many.
So she said you and me at one point.
And then she said, oh, she got.
Oh, this girl's good.
Yeah. That's why when you said name of spaghetti or whatever,
Yeah.
it was true. Like,
All right,
but
well.
they were all coming from Thai. It's funny. All the names.
All right. Later, Tut.
And we got, but how funny is it that two different girls tried to make a girl a lion,
Right.
and then blame us for it?
How dare you? How dare you?
And here we are with the boys.
Right. We never went with the girl.
I think she would have told you though, because like she didn't tell. I was just like,
Chose me to like actually tell me the truth.
yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. I'm getting the impression I was like,
I
on the
mean,
totem pole now.
she wasn't gonna tell you everything.
No.
Well, now that she's gone,
Yeah.
That's why when she said it was the three and that you two were pitching me, that's why my only options at that point were like,
no.
but
That's
like,
right.
but you were gone, so
Like, I didn't see only option.
Yeah. Jared, and take this.
Jared's gonna win this one.
I know it's probably a permanent fixture. It felt like for the last couple. No. Jordan still won 0-2. I just meant because of overnight. For this challenge, you'll balance a ball on this arc. You may have seen similar challenges. This is our interpretation of it. You may hold this however you want. Overhand, underhand, each way, in the middle, out here. But you must have two hands on it when the challenge starts. Okay, so we'll get you situated. You can put your ball in there to get started, and then balance. Okay, and that's all we do. Once your ball drops, you're out. If we happen to have, after 5 minutes, a few people still in it, we're going to transition to one leg. We're going to do that for 5 minutes. And if that's still a thing, we're going to do a seamless transition to the other leg. Okay. So then we're going to do 1 minute intervals after that of leg to leg. All right. Okay.
They can't worry about that.
So, doesn't matter where you go. Go ahead and grab a fourth shot and note point.
Yeah, so we get carried up.
So, when I see them all on, which I do just about not now. So you very close. Jared. Challenge is on. Jabbar out. Everyone else very steady.
I'm breaking my own records.
Wow, very steady.
You all are doing so good.
Big one here. This is crazy. Everyone very, very composed. Not even shaking. Not even moving. A lot of focus. Thinking about their next move, maybe. Thinking about $500 at the end. Thinking about the fact that after this, we'll be down to 4. And Jordan is now out. Just like that, out of nowhere, it just falls off. We are 2.5 minutes into our first 5-minute leg. Spanish Goulet. Wow. A lot of steadiness here. Interesting that Jared is the only one with his hands facing down, which puts a lot of pressure on the top of his arms and forearm area, which doesn't look like he's going to have any issues with based on the size of those gargantuan forearms.
No one decent.
Now doing the underhanded grab, which will be all bicep work, which again, it looks like we have no issues there. Popeye's popping. Quick tricks. Austin over here has the underhand grip. Very nice A-frame formation. If you notice, her legs are spread just right. She looks like a perfect TP right now, which gives her a very good advantage in this, in the fact that her body is aligned ergonomically just right. A good frame, solid frame, could give her a very good advantage here. No one's shaking yet, nothing too terribly heavy. We toyed with using a lacrosse ball, which would put a lot of pressure on a position where Jared is with those forearms like that. It would start to shake. It would also put pressure on the top of the arch to want it to wiggle forward and back. Jared now starting to shake a little. Unless he's just adjusting. I caught a little bit of a movement there.
Same shakes as the tribal.
Same shakes at tribal. We are down to 1 more minute. Or then we will change to one leg, and we are going to go. We will lift our left leg and stand on our right. It's not an exact timer. I'm just going based on
Live transition, right?
It is a live transition. This entire time, there will be no stopping and no resetting. Oh, Jared's ball starting to wiggle. He gets control of it, saves it, gets it back to the middle, calms it down a little bit. Nope, now it's wiggling the other way. We're down to about 10 seconds and we're gonna have to do a transition. Yeah, and we're almost there. It is time to transition to one leg. Jared with a big move to save it on one leg. Everybody transitioning to one leg, please.
Right leg.
Standing on your right. Standing on your right. We have a winner. Oh.
Good job, man.
Nice. Congratulations. Thank you. The bicep trick worked for you. Great job, everyone.
Yes.
Jared, great saving on that. Wow. That was crazy.
I was shaking the whole time for like the first second.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, folks. Head back to camp. Get ready for tribal. We'll see you in a little bit. Great job.
That's all I check out.
You know, it's like, oh, all right, and Todd loses, and it's like, who's the weak player? And it's always the older person, always. And you guys never made me feel that way, ever.
Because you aren't.
You know, and I appreciate that. I never felt like the age mattered.
Age never mattered. Gender never mattered.
No.
There was no
Yeah, right? No.
any of that stuff.
And that's how I like to play. We're a diverse group. Yeah. We're a diverse group.
Is this the first time 2 black people made it to the final 5?
You know what? I don't know because it doesn't matter to me. Just like you said, is everybody that's coming to play. I have to think because it's like,
yeah.
You know, so that's what's cool about the game is like, it doesn't matter. You talk one-on-one with any person, you're gonna have a good conversation. You bring in a third, it gets worse. The fourth, it gets worse, and all of a sudden you're starting to.
Yeah.
But it's like I always feel like too, like people don't, want to really tag game with me or align with me or, I don't know. I just, it does. I never.
I'm sure group height.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for not being judgy.
No, we're not gonna.
I know.
Yeah.
Considering my last 2 votes haven't gone the way I thought they were, I'm open to anybody. But as far as my game is concerned, I think Sandra and Jordan have done so well with the amount of advantages they played and idols they've won. Or immunities they've won. And Jordan is a very, very likable one. She has come in here with knowledge of this game and has made it this far. And I'm not saying beginner's luck is a thing, but I'm saying beginner's luck is a thing. I don't know. We've all sort of given her the advice and the coaching, and she's a smart girl. She took what she didn't know and mastered it. So more power to her. And now I've got Jared, who is also a big social threat, and I've got Jabbar, who is also just playing coy and nice and sweet. He's got an idol play to his name. I think we've all done pretty well for ourselves in terms of the accoutrements, but I don't want to sit next to any of these people at the end. This is not fun. I did not come into this thinking past wanting to get to the merge. Like, anything after me getting to that point was, more than I ever could imagine. My goal for this game was to just be myself and make merge. So the fact that I have had the opportunity to get to Final 5, to win an immunity, especially when I have biffed it so hard on the last 2 tribals, voting for Sandra back-to-back, I feel like such an idiot with the information that I had and with the alliances and trust that I had built, because the trust was good. The alliances were strong. It's just those damn idols. Those damn idols, Sandra. How could you? So in the wake of that, and knowing that I am probably not on her good list, this couldn't have come at a better time for me to feel a little bit of relief. But we're at 5, and I don't think there's any more advantages in play. Everything that I've heard up until this point is done, should be done after 6, so this is just a battle to the end. I still think some of my biggest threats are Jordan and now Sandra still, because 2 successful idol plays blocking nearly every vote against her. Like, these are so good. And if I'm a jury member, I'm licking my lips, because that stuff is the stuff I want to hear. So if I don't have to sit next to either of those 2, that would be really good. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, making people laugh, feeling good, and hope that the relationship stays strong.
Well, I mean, I'm happy I made Final 5. It doesn't feel good to be out of the immunity challenge in like 2 seconds. But when I saw it, I knew I wasn't going to win, so that's fine. I'm hoping and praying that new threats have emerged. Sandra's obviously the idol queen, so hopefully people target her. Jordan is the likable princess, so hopefully people target her. I don't think I want Sandra to go home, though, to be honest. I feel like if she gets 5th, I get 4th. So but I know that if she gets to the end, she'll win. That being said, I think that it makes more sense for me to try and find a way to keep Sandra in the game and let her get 4th place, rather than vote her out at 5th and possibly go home for 4th. I don't know. If she has to go for 5th, she will, but I'm definitely going to try and sprinkle a little fairy dust.
I wish I had the immunity, I would feel better, but I feel happy that I made it to the top 5. I'm hoping to make it to top 4. It's just very nerve-wracking. I feel very nervous, sick to my stomach by each challenge as it gets closer and closer. I'm like, I can't wait until this is done and over with. It's been an awesome experience, and I hope to win.
That's just where my head was at. But I think the pressing matter is just asked 100%. Then girls should go. What was her logic for pushing me?
Wow, basically. Oh, good. It's Sandra. Let me talk professional.
Yes.
I can't believe how many people want to take me to the end, and I truly believe it. I mean, I had the most hexes this game. I had a 1A try to get me out and tie. Veronica was like against me. I had 2 people from Battleback basically like curse me out. This is like such an uncharacteristic role that I'm in, which makes me just think I better sell the jury freaking hard because people are looking at me as kind of a goatish, which I think I could do. I know I could do.
I think all of us have like great games. And I don't think I'm going to be unanimous at any means. I really do think I could win this game for sure. I would bet on me hard right now. I think if we're looking at Vegas, I got the minus sign next to my name. I'm the odds-on favorite at this point. But people don't realize that yet. People think the odds-on favorite are Sandra because of the 2 idol plays. I mean, she basically had 9 votes against her and played idol over 2 courses. That means she tied Wentworth. I freaking love Lex. I'm not a Wentworth fan. But having said that, people think right now Sandra's in the driver's seat. I think production knows that I'm the odds-on favorite, but if I do lose, I think it would be to Sandra because of the 2 idol plays, and plus the fact that she's an older woman. They don't really go too far historically, and that's a lot to be said. Jordan's not a GOAT by any means, so she's played a freaking hell of a game. She's been in it from the get-go, and she's gonna get a lot of love for this is her first LRG as well. So this is not a slam dunk. I'm not resting on my laurels. But that's why last night I was just thinking a lot about my my pitch.
Hello. Final 5. 2 idols in a row got me here, so I think the jury liked that. Now it gets really hard, but honestly, if we stick to our alliance, Jared, Jordan, and me, I think I got 3rd. But I'm okay with that. I'm proud of the game I played. I'm proud I stayed loyal, have integrity, that all stayed in check. But I have a good story. I mean, I was always on the correct side of the votes, except for when it was my name, but I knew it was my name, so I was even in on those votes. I knew to play my idol because of my alliance, which I could only play at a 6 and 7 anyway, so that really worked out, but I didn't have to play them before that, so that was helpful. And I think my social and strategic game is really in my favor as well. I didn't win any challenges yet, but probably not. And I'm okay with that. I think I may have a good chance, but I think Jordan really kicked ass. So I'm happy with Jordan or Jared winning too. So as long as we stay strong.
Just a little shocked. I'm just a little shocked, that's all. You make a good point on Jordan with the physical. Because usually a physical challenge, like an obstacle course, not obstacle course, relay race is like at 5. And then like something we just did is at like 4.
Yeah.
So they like flip that. Maybe I'm overthinking what a
You're not
challenge could be, but
overthinking.
like,
I mean,
but make it simple. Who's better at the challenges?
it ain't me.
Between those 2, Sandra and Jordan.
I mean, I think Jordan.
Yeah.
She's got 2.
Right.
And she's had 2. Well, she's had 1 good advantage play that saved her ass.
Yeah.
So if she can speak to all of this for herself, we are fucked if we let her get to 4. And to me, that's more intimidating than letting Jabbar sit at the end.
You think you could beat Jabbar? So we go Jordan and Sandra?
I think I can beat Jabbar more than I think I could beat Jordan.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Quick challenge, quick turnaround. I know at this point there's, not a lot of you left, so the conversations probably happen pretty quick. It's probably, already embedded in previous conversations and things like that. So, challenge is pretty straightforward until the end there. We had 3 that were just hanging on, all with different sorts of postures and ways they're going to do this. If you have that transition, I didn't give you a countdown because I wanted to see
I was waiting for that.
some shakiness. If I gave you the countdown, I feel like there was going to be too much planning for it. So it's just going to be it's time to transition, and then I would let you take a second to get ready. But I knew that there's a few there. So Matt came out victorious in a very good spot because this will guarantee you a spot at our next challenge for Final 4, which is great. Really good position for you. Where are we at? We had an idle played last time, which, shifted some things. Jordan, you had to leave. So, what does this do to the dynamics now? Does it change anyone's plans?
I think it sends me home, to be honest.
Sends you home?
Yeah.
You think that's the trend of where it was going? And does anybody else feel that they're going?
I mean, I think anyone that doesn't have the necklace is
Okay. I mean, based on some of the bullshit we have been seeing, Sandra, they were coming for you. So
and that
it's
makes me
surprising
very
to hear Jabbar say that, he thinks he's going when the trend has been you this whole time, and now you're powerless. So have you been talking with everyone, trying to,
Yeah, no, I'm just hoping everyone's being honest with me. I'm hoping that, people stay true, and that's really, but I'm proud. It doesn't matter, if they do, it's a game, and I'm proud of how I played, but I've heard a couple names, and no one said my name, and of course I'm not going to tell you, but
do you want to call those names out?
No.
That's fair. Okay, so you've heard a couple names, and whether or not you believe them or not, at least you've heard more than one. If you were only hearing one, it might be consistently across the board. You might have something to be like, all right.
Yeah.
Hearing more than one.
I mean, I'm 99% sure, but 99.9% sure.
Hearing more than one might mean that there's still that little mess of spaghetti that was referenced earlier. Jabbar, what about you? Have you heard any other names, or?
Oh, yeah.
More than one?
Maybe. I feel like realistically, Sandra's like the only person who I can pitch against here. And I do think it makes more sense to vote Sandra out, to be honest. Like, with the exception of the one challenge that I won, I've been dead last in every single time. I literally held the ball for 1 second today. I couldn't balance the ball with Matt. If it's an endurance, Sandra literally told myself and Jordan, like, if she got to pick her legs, she would have held up, like, for a lot longer. So, I mean, whatever case they have to plead against me at the Final 5, they'll still have to plead against me at the Final 4. I mean, because I don't think that I'll win, and quite frankly, I don't think that I'll be as good as you in the Final 4 now.
Well, that's a compelling case to say that you don't think that, that actually is a good reason to have you stick around. And if that's been said to people, then, hey, what's the fear in having you there? If you don't think you can win it, right? Like, just, hey, keep me around. It's fine. Jared, you seem to have some power there for a while, and now you're stripped down to nothing. And I do remember a few tribals ago that you had 3 or 4 votes come up here and there, and those may have been part of previous members that are now voted out. But was there still concern there for you?
Yeah, I think Sandra said it best. The necklace around the neck could take nothing for granted. And I think this was tough because the people that did vote for me on those 3 votes are sitting on the jury.
Okay.
So this is a very, low group, and I got a tough decision.
Okay.
Leave it at that.
All right. Jordan, kind of agreeing with that it's a tough decision to make on this one? Yeah. Tears on this one? Emotional? No?
I'm against you. It was just the fire that was on my lip.
Oh, okay. Fire. Fire. Understood. All right. Does anybody else have anything else for me here? Okay, fair enough on that. We'll set up for voting.
Having this necklace does not make this easy at all, because I am up against great players at even greater numbers and established relationships.
I almost just voted Jordan just because I couldn't run Sandra's name.
I say that. Yeah. Like that's not live, but I just
Okay. Okay. Three votes. Go. Big breath. First vote. Sandra. Next vote. Jabbar. Next vote. Jabbar. Next vote. Next person already.
Fine. I just got voted out, and honestly, I 100% deserve it. I backstabbed and lied to so many people. So. Karma. That being said, I'm perfectly fine with this. I had a blast, and I just cannot wait to help decide the winner.
Yes. Fire is now up. You're an output of our jury. Tribe is spoken.
But before they speak.
The bears can't find you under there.
Oh my god.
Oh.
No. There's not bears.